future for Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl now lies in the hands of U.S. Army officials investigating once again exactly how he was captured. Years ago, the Army found he did intentionally walk away from his post, but now questions remain as to whether he should be charged.
In Bowe's case, in order to probably find him guilty of the desertion, they would have to find that he had decided that he was permanently going to leave the service.
But first, the Army will conduct interviews with those who served with him in Afghanistan, waiting until Bowe is mentally able to give his own account.
Apparently, he had written letters or he had made comments to other people in regards to his dissatisfaction with the military or our military actions in Afghanistan. But the difficulty comes into play with trying to determine his state of mind.
Former JAG officer Jeff Smith says it's all part of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, established in the early 40s.
It's a mechanism where the military handles its own kinds of cases.
Smith explains once the investigation is complete, the convening authority will decide whether to take an administrative route involving Bowe's discharge from the military without punishment or take judicial action, pursuing criminal charges. If Bowe does face charges like desertion, it could eventually end in a trial. And if he's convicted, the maximum penalty for desertion is dishonorable discharge and up to 5 years confinement. Military experts say if it's during wartime, the punishment could be death.
I don't believe the military has declared it unconstitutional, but I don't think they've put anybody to death. But the charge does carry confinement, and that would be a decision that would be made by the convening authority as to what sentence would be imposed.
Smith says officials would also look at the resources used and lives lost in the search for Bowe.
When it comes to the death of the other soldiers, they have to make a determination whether or not there is some sense that Bowe would have recognized that putting himself in the position that other people would be trying to find him.
Smith says this could be, of course, a lengthy process, and it's still unknown exactly which government officials at which level will be involved in this investigation. He also said there's a possibility that if Bowe is convicted, his sentence could be shortened since he did spend 5 years in captivity.